Our guests tonight. First of all, we're going to be talking to Ahmed. You're 19, aren't you, Ahmed? You've been on universal credit for a while, been looking for work for about a year. And we're also going to be talking to Francis, retired head teacher, so you're a pensioner. You'll be able to talk to us a bit about that side of things. Let's start with you, though, Ahmed. I know it must have felt really difficult looking for work for so long. Did you hear anything today that's made you feel any better about your situation?
Well, to be honest, I'm quite worried because I know what I want to do in terms of my career. However, the Chancellor has given people that are on benefits a time frame, which is 18 months. So if I don't get a job within that time frame, they might push me to do something I don't want to do. So despite knowing my career goals, the uncertainty of getting a job or apprenticeship, to be exact, is quite scary. So.
Because you want to get into digital marketing, don't you?
Exactly.
He did announce today some money for apprenticeships in some different areas. Do you think that's something that you might consider?
Yeah, so he did talk about investing £50 million into apprenticeships in the leading sectors. However, there hasn't been much more information about it, so it's kind of what is it going to be about? What kind of sectors are you planning to invest in? And yeah.
I think our general feeling as we've been chatting today is it's quite a confusing time for you and lots of young people, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Let's have a quick chat to you, Francis. Triple lock. We know that from April, 8.5%, that is going to be a good few £100s for pensioners extra every year. Is that a relief for you?
I think we welcome it. Certainly as Wasby, we'd welcome that increase. But we're still going to have the lowest pension out of 38 OECD countries. And it's not until April. So pensioners have got to wade through the winter. Food inflation is still high. They've probably used their savings for the inflation in the summer. And then we've got to get to April before we enjoy it. And for ladies who are in Wasby as well.
Tell us very briefly what Wasby is for those who don't know.
Wasby is the group of people, a group of ladies born in the 1950s, and we were the ladies for whom our pension age was raised without our notice or with very little notice. So instead of us retiring at 60, as we'd been promised all our working lives, was on a sliding scale of up to 66, which it is now.
So for those ladies, 8.5% of nothing
is nothing.
Is nothing.
Yes. And we welcome any rise, yes, but there are Wasby women in particular and pensioners in general in poverty. And it's very hard to make ends meet on what will be about 10.8 at the moment and about 11.5 after April, £1,000 after April.
I think this context is so important, isn't it? Speaking to other people in the pub today, rising energy costs, rising food costs, and lots of people just saying what they've heard today won't compensate for what they're currently going through. Is that how you both feel?
Yes.
Yeah. And compensation's a good word because, of course, we're waiting for the PSHO to make a statement about compensation for the maladministration of the DWP for our rise in the state pension age. Okay. And those ladies are still waiting, and the 260,000 of them have died waiting, and 1, 2, 3 will have died by the time we finish talking.
Okay.
Without their pension.
Francis and Ahmed, we're going to carry on this chat, but you come back to us later. Head back to the studio now, but we're going to be talking about small businesses later, so don't miss that.
Thank you, Tessa. Yeah, we will be back in Northampton a little bit later.